Hello and welcome back to Exothermic Plays Games. I'm Exothermic and the date today is Friday, June 21st, 2024. I've been doing a countdown of my favorite video games of all time through each day of the year, and coming in at number 194 is Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Okay, so I do really like this game, but I can't actually show it to you. I played in the beta last year and had a great time playing the game. I also signed a pretty strict NDA, and while finally earlier this month they announced the game is releasing September 3rd, I can't find any news on if I'm allowed to talk about my beta experience in detail. So prepare for things to be really vague. It's a sports simulation game of the fictional sport Quidditch from Harry Potter, and you play as different positions within the sport. I already ranked Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup earlier this year as my 229th favorite game, and this game's pretty different. While there are a lot of changes, the most obvious one is that you are playing a singular character on the team. You pick one role and play that role. You could, in the test, swap around and offer trades as well with people if you wanted to swap what you were doing, but you mostly played the one role. They also made a lot of other changes to the game. For starters, they had changes from the original rule set of the game to, well, make it not a horribly designed sport. They were toying with team size, and I don't know where that ended up after they finished testing and did the rest of development internally. I really like the changes they made to not only make it so games couldn't, as they've done in the lore of the world, take, several days to finish, but they also make each position feel important at all times. There's a lot of situations in the traditional Quidditch rule set that might make the entire game pointless if your chasers couldn't score at least 150 points before the opposing team caught the snitch. There's some differences here that prevent that from being an issue while still making the snitch critical to success. Yes, they did change some of the rules for the game. It's not an absolute purist experience, which if you still want that, you can play Quidditch World Cup. I would love for them to do a remaster of that or something, but I think this will be a better game with the changes that we tested. The flight controls were fantastic, and I really liked how you could charge boost meters and bump other players to mess with them. The game plays well, and based on my beta experience, does a great job at caring for the world it's set in, while also making some, in my opinion, necessary changes to make it a more compelling sport for players that aren't as excited about playing a terribly balanced fictional sport in a world they might not even care about. Now, I can't wait to find out how much has changed since I was in the test, and how wrong everything I just said was. Join me tomorrow as I talk about my 193rd favorite game, where I pull a ship out of the sky.